Dude, you're the smartest person ever. When are you gonna tell us some more fun facts? We're really interested. We want to know. We want to seem cool. We want to seem smart. Guys, don't worry, I'm back. We're going back to our roots. We're going back to our origin, which is fun facts. And I've got quite a good selection to share with you guys today. We all know wombats, and we all know that wombats poop. But did you know that their poop is actually cube-shaped? Scientists think that the reasoning for this is that because of its shape, when they're marking their territory with their poop, it can't roll away. Which is genuinely very smart and like an insanely good an insanely good evolutionary trait. It's quite interesting. I can imagine how painful that must be to evacuate though from your body, from your little wombat body. Fact number 2, which I'm sure most of you have actually heard because it's a very well-known fact. Well, I've heard it quite a bit. I've heard it quite a couple times, but the inventor of the Pringles can is actually buried in a Pringles can. That's right, they took his body, squished it like this. They took their hands, they squished it like this, and they said, you're gonna stay in here because this is your life's work, and we know you're gonna like it. Bam, 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 squish, 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 squish. And now he's buried in one. Most people hate the sound of rats and mice because that means that there are rats and mice nearby, and most people hate rats and mice. Oh my god, that was an incredible way to say it. Personally, I love rats and mice. I think they're cute, and I'm a rat in the Chinese thing. But did you know that rats and mice can sing ultrasonic love songs to each other that we humans can't hear? So that means that quite a lot of the time, rats and mice are singing love songs to each other. They're I love you so much, I love you so much, much, much. And we can't hear it, but it makes them swoon, like a hippie boy with a guitar would make any emo girl swoon. Have you ever seen a dead body? Okay. Maybe not, but if you have you ever seen it twitch? Because dead bodies can twitch. That's right, your muscles still spasm even after death. Like, here's another one that a lot of people know, but you fart even when you're dead. Like, especially the moment you die, you'll start farting and burping and blah 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 because our body just gets all the gas, like it throws out of us. So like if you like touch a dead person's stomach, you'll just hear. Now, I know loads of people really trust in their dentist's advice, and whatever their dentist tells them, they'll listen to, right? And when your dentist tells you, don't eat candy, well, screw your freaking dentist, because no, the person that made cotton candy was a dentist. Dentists invented cotton candy, and then they tell you, no, you can't have any. Hypocritical, don't you freaking think? Yeah, it is. So have as much cotton candy as you want, and actually shove cotton candy into your dentist's mouth. So if they don't want you to eat it, they shouldn't have made it. Have you ever thought about that? Did you know that some people have a very, very rare condition where every time their eyeballs move, they can hear it? They can hear their eyeballs moving in their skull. Can you imagine how annoying that would be? I would purposefully blind myself with forks because that would just send me overboard. That would send me over the edge. I could not handle that. Imagine every time you look just one certain way, even if you just look like from this finger to this finger, like that, you're gonna hear that. But I guess they're used to it, but it's still so annoying, like Jesus Christ. Next, this one is crazy. You know Utah? Well, it's illegal to hunt whales in Utah. And you might be thinking, well, how is that weird? Because it should be illegal to hunt whales everywhere, you know, that's just rude. Well, Utah's a landlocked country. Utah has no sea and no ocean, so they just made that law for the sake of making the law. It's impossible for whales to even be in Utah, so they literally are doing it for the sake of doing it. They were just making laws for the love of the game. They were just making laws because they were like, we should make a law, so let's make this one about whales, god damn it. Have you ever been with someone in the dark? And it's weird because I don't know if you guys get this, but whenever it's pitch black but there's someone in front of me, I can still see their skin, right? And that's because humans faintly glow in the dark. We literally glow in the dark, but it's so faint you can't even see it. But I don't know. When I learned about this fact, I kind of just took a minute because I was like, I kind of do see it though. So if you guys want to test this, next time you're in complete darkness with someone, just kind of stare at them. Just kind of stare at them and see if they glow. And I think it would be funny if you didn't tell them why you were staring either. I always think to myself, why can't we walk whenever we want to? You know, when we're babies. Why is it at a certain age is when we start walking? Well, that's because we don't have kneecaps until 3 years old. So if you like bang on a baby's knee, you'll just feel no knee because they just don't have knees. Yeah, babies don't have knees until they're 3, which is crazy. Like, if you dangle it... Wait, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Well, that's why we can't walk until we're like 3 years old, because we just don't have kneecaps. So if you have a baby, or if you have a baby sister, brother, child nearby, just touch their knees and you'll see that they don't have kneecaps. It's kind of weird. I don't know about you guys, but I take the London Underground a lot to get everywhere. Everywhere I need to go, I need to take the train. And every time I'm there, I just feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest. I mean, it's just an uncomfortable place, you know, the oxygen levels are low and it's kind of musty and it kind of just stinks a lot, like piss and death. And there's a reason for that. The first reason is because people piss everywhere on the London Underground and piss their pants and stuff. That's just disgusting, but people do it. And the second reason is because there are preserved dead bodies hidden in sealed rooms, century old dead bodies that workers have found in these sealed rooms, which is crazy. Who put them there? What did they do? How did they die? How centuries they've been dead and been stored there, but like, how did the people building the London Underground not think to just take them away, especially if they're in sealed rooms? What? Anyway, I know this is a short video, but so are most of my fun fact videos. Anyway, it's been a while since we've done a fun fact video, and I missed it a lot, actually. And sorry it's so short, but I have to save all my other fun facts that I know for other videos, you know? I gotta feed you guys, so I'm withholding some fun facts. I am withholding some information, but you'll get them eventually, so it's fine. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and just subscribe because you can. And also, this is how many people watch my videos that aren't subscribed, which is genuinely insane. Like, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's the goal I've set. Slightly unrealistic, but slightly realistic too. So if you enjoyed me and you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and like if you liked the video, and comment what your favorite fun fact was, or if you have any that you'd like to share, because I know a lot of my subscribers have some wicked minds. And if you're wondering what kind of content I'm going to be doing from now on, which I know quite a couple of you might be wondering, definitely some more fun fact videos, definitely some more information things, but definitely a lot more horror games. I've fallen in love with that topic. It came out of nowhere, but I've fallen in love with it, so I really hope you guys will enjoy watching those, because I can't lie, they're not doing well at all, but